Good morning, everyone. It's Lori. Today we're just going to do a art journal page using some stencils. This is a Dina Wakley stencil. I got it a Tuesday morning a long time ago. But I'm trying to see which one, if it says what it is. I doubt it's just a face stencil. Then I'm going to use a Tim Holt stencil. Boy, it's well loved and used, but that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use some Dylusions paints. These are the old ones. Yes, they're yucky inside, but they're still good. They still work. And I have some apple barrel paints. My page has been gessoed, and it is in the Canson Mixed Media 7x10 art journal book. So let's get started. I think I want to try brayering some of these on. I normally just use the little, but let's see. I'll do my blues first. And some of them are still good and some of them not so good, but they still work. And that's all that really matters to me. I mean, yes, I did pay good money for them. Am I ever going to get it back or see it? Probably not. But that's all right. And I'll just clean everything off on here. This is my little planner turned art journal. And I already stamped my sentiment. Ugh. It's a rainy day here, so my allergies are not kind. But that's okay. We all do what we gotta do. And where is my bottle of water? All right. I'll just wipe this off real quick then. I mean, I like them because even though they're yucky inside, they're pretty cool. They're still workable and they dry super fast. All right, I did that texture with the blue. Let's see. I'll go with, that was Vibrant Turquoise. This is Fresh Lime. Now, they still make these paints. They just have them in a squeeze bottle now that probably lasts longer than these did. But, you know, I still like them. I still use them. All right. Grab my sponge daubers. All right, so I really don't have one for the whole lime green one. Ooh. All right, so we'll just use this one. I'll just take this off here, load it up, spin it around, and just go in between. And it's actually gonna, oh, that's cool. Why not? Clean off the rest on here. I'm just cleaning this off on here. And then I'll just wet this a little bit and put it down on my pad. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick because I don't want to mix colors. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. I dried this. Now I'm going to do some pink. Yeah, it looks a little dry, but that's all right. I'll still try to use it. It's there. I'll put that down. I'll close this up. And, oof, yeah. That's all right. Let's see. Just gonna put it in a few sections. Let's see here. Excuse me. All right. All right. So let me clean this off on here. Just making an already page for myself. Why not? I'll move it. I clean it off. That way I've got a page already started somewhere. And I don't have to worry when I'm wasting paint. Good enough. All right, let's see. I've got turquoise, I've got fresh lime, I've got the bubblegum pink. So let's do some squeezed orange. Yummy. It is what it is. It should still work. It still works. It's just a little congealed, but it still works. So let's go. Let's do this. Because we're going to do so much more to this page as it is. So it's, you know, it's no big deal. Whether the paints are perfect or not. Clean this off. That way when you rinse this off, rinse it out, the majority of the paint's already on something else. Not going down your sink. All right. You're probably like, I really don't care about you cleaning this off. I'll grab a baby wipe. And just somewhat wipe this off. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to dry this for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I dried it. I'm going to take the Tim Holtz. It looks like splatters, coffee stains, and I'm going to stencil some white. It comes out so fast. Because this stencil that we're using is going to be black, and that's going to be an awful lot of black on there. I'm just taking a makeup sponge, as crappy as it seems. I'm going to pinch it really hard because, see, they like to curl. And let's just do some stenciling. Let's see. Yeah, that's not all that great. So I'll take a pouncer. And I'll put some more paint down. Unless I do the face a dark gray, but that's still, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, that looks a little better. I think I want a different white though, because that white is just not playing nice. It's so thin. It is very, very thin. And I just had some whites. What did I do with them? Anyway, I guess we'll just have to keep using this one. Sorry for that. So, let's add some more. We'll keep adding until we get the effect that we want. All right, so I'm going to go right over here. Because I don't want to add too much paint to this, because then I'm going to get either bleed under or a ridge to my stencil. And I don't want those. So, did it move on me? I don't think it did. Well, there we go. Whatever. It's just a splatter. And move these out of the way because we're probably done with those. And I can get somewhat off there. That's all right. Okay, let me clean this off. I can put a couple of circles. And what I'll do is, where did my spray bottle go? Oh, let me get it. Hold on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it off a little bit with my baby wipe onto this page here, my clean off page, because I don't want the white to stick too much before it gets soaked in a sink. Oh, that's cool. All right, and then I'll just put it there for now. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do the face gray, pewter gray, because my sentiment is black. I mean, it'll still be there. So, but we'll do everything first before we put her down. I might add just some black splashes, maybe. Yeah, let me do that. And I've just got an old fan brush for the black splashes. Shake that up a little bit. I just need a dot. Well, that was too big. That's okay. Water it down. And Let's get the black splashes all over the place. I'm just gonna and we'll just do that. All right. And onto my book. Add some marks. Why not? Clean this up. Wipe this off. And I'll dry this really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and put our stencil down. And I want her just right on the edge. I will get a piece of washi tape. Or I can just use masking tape that I make really unsticky. I just don't want this shifting while I'm doing this. Too much on me. Alright, and I will just go right here. Oh, nope, because that's going to miss that section right there. I'll just lift it up. And just put it down just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to use a pewter gray. Hopefully it's not an epic fail. If it is, we can just redo it. Alright. What about a gray blue? I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. But then again, let's get a dark blue. Like an English navy. I'll just gray that a little bit. Turn it almost like into a Payne's gray. Let's see. Move it over. Yeah, that's better. Alright, I'm just going to use my pouncer to put it down. We'll still be able to see the colors in the background. I guess that's great. We just want the image anyway. The sentiment is what's going to mean the most. It says, be kind to yourself and to others. With everything that's going on in the world, stress is high. People's tensions are high because it's just crazy. Oops, that didn't stay down very well, but that's all right. And oftentimes, I struggle with failure. If something is not perfect, I failed. But the one thing I know I don't fail at, and that is at being kind to other people. Because that's what Jesus wants. I have a hard time being kind to myself, but I will never fail being kind to others. That's number one to me. All right, so let's lift this up and see if we like this. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. I just didn't want a stark black. That's all. But yes, I do like that. Let me take a baby white here. And I'll just wipe this off on here. I just want to get the paint off of it. I'm not really worried about getting any type of image I'm just using the clean off page on this handmade art journal as a cleanup. All right. I might just darken my corners a little bit. Why not? I don't have to. Some people like a frame. I'm not so worried about it. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. Let me dry this. I'll be right back. All right, let me go ahead and put my sentiment down, and then we can see what else we want to do. I'm going to use matte medium. You could use watered down glue. You can use matte gel. I've had these forever. I got these for a Christmas about 6 or 7 years ago. But I keep them in a cabinet so that they don't dry out. So, but they do get crusty a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so let me put some down. Let me find my sentiment. And I want to make sure there's plenty, and I'm going to put some on the back because this is kind of like a white tissue paper. And I want it to be a little bit transparent, not like, I wish it could be completely transparent, but that's okay. I'm going to work with what I have. Okay. It says, be kind to yourself and to others. There's just not enough kindness in the world anymore, but I am seeing a lot more people trying, and it makes me happy. Well, I could have moved it over a little more, but that's all right. It is just an art journal page. Yeah. And I'm just putting some on the back so that it makes it a little more transparent, because if I just put the medium down and then put this on top, it wouldn't disappear as easy. And then I'm just going to go over it real quick. And I use stamps. I don't have that beautiful fluid handwriting. I have my own, but I don't like it. So I use stamps, which is fun. Now, do I want to put this here and this here, or here and here? Yeah, I guess I'll go like this way. Why not? I can do it. It's mine. That's just it. Whatever happens in your art journal, it's meant to happen because that's your art. You have to be proud of it. I mean, I don't always like everything I do, but it's mine. I did it. So it's not the end of the world. That's a lot. I put a lot on there, but that's okay. I'll scoop it up. Wow, that's a lot. Let me close this. Ooh, will this even open? Yep. And I'll just scrape off the excess, but I'm going to press down because see, these disappeared pretty well. I don't think this will because it's on the dark gray paint. All right, so make sure that's closed. Give that a chance to set in. It's not going to disappear any more than it already has. Oh, that's okay. Let me dry this. We'll be right back and start some other stuff on it. Okay, I've got it dry. And I have a black paint pen from Craft Smart. Come in a pack of 2 from Michael's. I have a Sharpie water-based paint pen. It's almost empty, but we'll see what's going to happen. So, do I want to outline these in white or outline them in black? Let's just see, because I can still go over it. And just making squiggly lines. I don't know. Let's see if this works. I've got some white marks. I always put my 3 crosses. Let's see what the black one does. Okay, that looks good. And then I'll just go back and add my crosses. And then I can just add some marks to these. I can do whatever I want. But that's the page for now. Using Dylusions paints, a Dina Wakley stencil, and I suppose today is March 1st. So, let me do that. 3, 1, 22. I hope everybody has an amazingly blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.